Welcome back to the channel. It's time for the Rank 3 White Tiger Showcase. Now, at Rank 2, I told you, she punches up better than anyone I have seen. Well, it doesn't mean you shouldn't rank her up. We're going to look at Rank 4 Serpent. We're going to look at questing. Trust me, it's going to be eye-popping, eye-opening. We're going to look against, yes, Enchantress. We're going to look at Rank 4 6200 Nick Furies. We're going to look at Rank 3 Serpents, the big, the bads. We're going to explain how she works, this whole thing. A lot of these fights are going to be this last Battlegrounds meta, the last Gladiator Circuit meta, right? Where we can't parry stun. And for the most part, that's going to slow down a lot of champions. Now, White Tiger does gain some of the power the opponent is gaining. She has a reduced combat power rate. So I think ultimately it was maybe a net neutral or maybe a little bit negative. She was really, really great in this though, because she is stealing power, right? She's stealing power. You want to get those Fury buffs or SP1. And you're going to see one of my favorite things about her. She has a very, very aggressive playstyle. You're going to get these precisions from dashing in. Watch, we should go in right here as I dash in. Now we've got it. We've got our 5 Fury buffs. You get one for every special, and then your special one gives you an additional one, so you can add them up. That's how we're going to get to 5. Ideally, I like to throw a lot of special ones, get those big and get those going. And then this special 2 here lands this bleed. Now notice that he should, right, in theory, assuming my opponent is running willpower, would be healing from that. But while the bleed is up, the opponent cannot heal. It's not like tagged as a heal block or anything like that. Don't worry, I'm going to show you another Rank 4 Serpent at the end here. I did have to use my striker there to prolong the fight. You have a better way where you can strategically play her to get an unblockable, which if I had played better, I would have done, and we would have got that fight down even faster, right? But what I was saying, because you're like, how did you end up at 100% health? That bleed, any healing denied to the opponent is transferred to White Tiger. I think it's at a max of 5% of her total health or something like that. They're just essentially making you can't heal all the way up off of a single one, but it's phenomenal. It's amazing. I love it because I like to play risky when I can. As you're gonna see right here in this fight against Red Skull, you're gonna see me hit into his block, I think at some point, take a little damage, but we get that bleed back up and we're gonna be A-okay. So as I said, there's a power steal off of the specials. We've talked a lot about that in the first video of her. She also has this really cool ability where she, a lot of Mystics, right here is where I hit into the block. What the hell was I doing? What was I doing? I was trying to be fast, trying to win some Battlegrounds matchups, basically is what's going on. But we're gonna be able to land this here. Look, we're at 93%. Any healing that he should be doing isn't happening for him. It's going to me. We're now at 96%. I love that. You're gonna see that come into play time and time again. And that's where I was going with this, is I love to play risky. Battlegrounds is about playing very, very aggressive. It does not matter if you lose by 1 point or 10,000 points or 20,000 points. It doesn't matter. You still lost the round. You move on, right? That's, I think, the appropriate way to play it. Well, a champion like White Tiger helps out tremendously, because if you make a small mistake, you're going to be okay. So now, as I said, we're going to look at questing content as well too. I love to test here in 9.1. We're looking at 2 fights. This one is against none other than Adam Warlock. He has his own power gain, right, as well. We're going to be able to utilize the SP2 here as well. There's some protection sacks and things like that. It's fine, right? There's just a really nice chance to showcase White Tiger. And then, like I was saying, if you end your specials with a bar of power, because remember she has a power steal mechanic off the specials too, then you're going to get a unblockable. I believe it is actually a passive. We'll keep our eye on it for here because it comes up quite a few times. I don't want to read the whole kit right here because we're going to be able to see the answer. And then additionally, that power steal is on every other special. So you can see right now, we should be getting it. Now we should get our unblockable. Yep, there it is afterwards, which is the way you ideally want to end those fights against Serpent, is if you can, and it's doable. I did the Rank 2 showcase as well, where you're going to be able to, the bleed was handling the healing. The Adam may have gotten there too, where you're going to be able to handle it, where that final special you're going to throw to finish off Serpent will still leave you with the bar of power because you're getting that really nice big power steal. You're unblockable, and then you can definitely go in for your striker, knock Serpent upside the head, and beat his stupid ass. So you'll be A-okay there, right? So she is phenomenal with this as well. I love her. Now we're going on to 9.1. If you're familiar with my channel, I love to showcase this fight. I like to look at it. Now, Yes, science champions can just kind of turn off the node. Oh, I'm also using her synergy team here. This is cool. This is cool because in fact, if you're interested in seeing a full essentials video, I haven't done one of those in quite a while. It's where I really break it down as a full how to play guide. We go over the synergies, the whole shebang. You let me know. But she's got some synergy teams partners here. One of them is with Gladiator, which I think gives her a 49, very cheeky, very cheeky, 49.5% chance to not have her power steal go on cooldown. She lost the vote to Gladiator. I think it was like 49 to 51% or something like that. So again, what I'm pausing here was for you to see that again, when the opponent has a bleed, they just can't heal. There was the heal up here on this fight here against Tigra, and with the heal up, she just can't heal. They're like, no healing happens. We get it back, 100% bar. It's a beautiful thing if you're like me, where you either make mistakes or you enjoy doing medium intercepts because they feel a lot better than the light ones these days. And sometimes that's going to mean you get smacked upside the head, and then you can heal, and then you can see the gal actually hits really hard. Use the power steal right there to send Tiger Red. Not worried about it because I knew the power steal was available. Through it, pushes us back a bar. Power, we're back at our special 2. Like, she is so insanely fun. And I know normally we are supposed to wait a little longer in the video to do this. In fact, actually, hold on. I want to show you this one too, because I do want people to see. We just showed you like 800, 900,000 health pulls, 9.1, right? Like big bad stuff, protection, healing. She's getting the stuff down, making it look like child's play. Now I'm going to show you this because I want you to see this. Now this is going to be the side quest here that we got. Icky, sticky, danger, all of these nodes I've never seen before in my life. All I know is that this is a 7-star magic. For those of you who aren't familiar with magic, she's gonna has a high chance to get something called limbo. When she goes above our power, it's going to do massive damage to us, which you're going to see. And then any damage that she potentially takes during that limbo, she heals back up. So watch, she's gonna heal all that back up. And I knew I was going to take significant damage because I have no way. It's power steal that White Tiger is doing. We're not preventing the power gains. So I just wanted to see this. Like, we're even stuck in the root here, and I just want to see, can White Tiger actually finish this off? Now, remember what I had just said, that with that limbo, the limbo bimbo here in Magic should have healed back when limbo ended, but we had our bleed up. In fact, here, let's go back and watch this because this is really cool, right? So we've got the bleed up. We've sent her over a bar of power. She's gonna get limbo when she throws her special, so she should heal back any of that damage she's taken. But watch what happens instead. There it is. Nope, does not happen. The bleed. If there's any healing going on for Magic, we get it instead. Totally finish her off. And I was showing you that, one, because it was fun to see the healing block there too, but two, the nuke capabilities of this champion, absolutely nuking champions. Now we're moving on to this fight here against Enchantress, and I want to check one thing to make sure I'm right on it real quick. Yeah, I wanted to make sure on this. It's not that Enchantress is power steal immune. This is interesting here. When inflicted with an opposing champion's effect that would cause her to lose power, instead, Enchantress passively gains that same amount of power over 7 seconds. So, you know, when you read this, you're like, this is a terrible matchup for White Tiger. As you know, one of the things I love about playing Battlegrounds is I love to just kind of force stuff, try stuff out, see what's going to happen, how's this work, all these little like nitty gritty things about champions and nuance and all that stuff. Well, one of the best ways to do it is just do it. It's just try it, just fight, just play, just do your best. And so I wanted to get this fight over with quickly, and you see the power gain coming off Enchantress when we should be power stealing. She is getting the power instead, passively though, over 7 seconds. So let's watch how this plays off. I think I do, again, as I said, I take a little chip damage there on the specials. So I'm hoping to get to my special 2, making this a little bit more difficult for that to happen though. Gonna go in and utilize our striker. A real pro move, if you want to, after the striker, you can actually dash back and then dash in forward to get that precision that we've been talking about, right? So now we're going in, Enchantress at the bar of power, but we have our power steal up. So we do power steal. She's gonna passively gain this now though, so I kind of need her to hurry the hell up. I'm trying to get to my special 2, which should hit really hard. I let the precision fall off, but I wanted to get on the special 2, and we still had plenty of damage. So one of the things I want to show you, that one is that's really cool in case you're in an emergency you need to fight an Enchantress, and like on paper, they don't look like they're gonna work out that well. But the other thing is, you don't have to land White Tigers bleed. Well played to my opponent. That was a great fight by them. They must have really timed second life for Fury. You don't have to land the bleed in order to do the damage. It does do a little bit of damage. I'm not going to pretend that it doesn't, but it's really that healing back. It's not technically a heal block, so don't go into a heal block lane and think it's going to be, but it does prevent the opponent from healing. You get the healing back. You're happy, you're good, you're win. But think of that as like an extra ability or an extra thing in order to take a fight, or a nice, cool thing you can get to heal back up. It's not something that's necessary for her to do great damage and to totally control a fight with her power gain, okay? I really want to make sure that gets in mind. And I got to tell you, I'll just tell you right now as we fight this Nick Fury, I was talking about this live on stream today, that I don't know if I'm going to take America Chavez up to rank 4. I've already got Kushala. I love Kushala. And it's not that I think America is falling off. It's just, I think, you know, they put out all these great Mystics last year. Like, they put out Serpent, and then they came out with like a bunch of ways to beat him, or at least fight him. White Tiger obviously is one of them, but she's just so well made. She's not dominant and like OP in one place and like causing the game to accelerate to like astronomical feats, but she's so awesome. And if you play her well, you get great, like the unblockable effect. Like, it's just so cool. It allows you to do really fun things in this game. And as a result, she's good for Serpent. Bitter Steel has shown her even taking like Maestro. I don't have that matchup down at all, but it is possible. You know, and then here's the one I do want to say is shout out to MCoC Grass, right? Really phenomenal channel. If you're not familiar with it, you should be. I will put his video and I'll put the video in the description to this one. That was a rank 4 Sig 200 Nick Fury, just so you keep that in mind. But Grass's video is in the description. Go watch it, subscribe to his channel, tell him I said hello. And he's taking out Dark Phoenix. He's taking out a Dark Phoenix. There's so many hits in White Tiger Special 2 that I am going to assume that that's part of how he kept the Nova Flame down. He also talks about it and annotated it. He hangs out on my Discord server, so he explained it a bit too. But again, White Tiger's bleed helped mitigate any of that chip damage that the Nova Flame was doing. Really beautiful stuff. I haven't gotten a chance to try it out myself. I'm going to be trying it as soon as I can force that matchup in Battlegrounds, because I want to get that down. I want to show that to you myself. But hey, I've seen it from a great channel. Go check it out. Let them know I said hello. And then Old Man Easy. Hopefully you're familiar with him from the comments and streams. Really smart player. I've met him in real life. Really great guy. Enjoyed meeting him in Austin, hanging out. Has let me know that that he has actually gotten very good with his White Tiger versus Deathless Thanos. I still struggle with it because of what I just told you. All of those hits in the SB2, I still Thanos unstoppable. But clearly, White Tiger is good for all of those fights. And I'm looking to do at least have some fun in Battlegrounds and enjoy myself. That doesn't sound like such a bad gig. Oh, this was the one where Serpent, yeah, I threw that in the special, then we're able to get the intercept, and then we're just gonna finish him off. So I want to show you it's possible. I made a mistake there, but you saw so many other fights. Rank 4 Serpent, Rank 3 Serpent, Rank 4 Nick Fury, Sig 200, Enchantresses. What else could you possibly want out of a champion? You tell me. Let me know what we think got right. Let me know what we think got wrong. And if you want to see the full show, like a full how-to essentials guide, you let me know, and I would love to get one. She's honestly one of my top options for my second Rank 4 Mystic. I absolutely love playing her. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.